Oregano is a perennial herb that is rich in antioxidants and blooms twice a year in summer and autumn. Once an oregano plant is established, it grows easily and requires very little maintenance. Now, I don't have any experience of growing oregano from seeds, but I do have 2 oregano plants that I grew from small plants, and they took off really nicely, especially the one in my strawberry bed. Today I will be harvesting both of them because they are getting very close to blooming. Late spring or early summer is a good time to harvest the leaves because around that time the plants are about to bloom and they are at their peak of flavor. Harvesting oregano is very easy. And aside from trying to get the ideal times for peak flavor, you don't have to be picky about when you harvest it. The plant is very resilient. You can harvest it all at once or in small amounts over time. However, it is recommended not to begin harvesting until your oregano is about 6 inches tall. So like I said, the best time to harvest oregano is right before it blooms. This is because the plant has developed its highest concentration of essential oils, hence giving it the best flavor. The flavor is strong, potent, and at its peak. You want to harvest your oregano frequently to encourage more leaf growth. Harvesting frequently also prevents it from going to bloom and then to seed. You can take the leaves from the plant as required for fresh use, and as it starts to shift toward flowering, it is a great time to harvest a large amount for drying and long-term storage. Oregano leaves lose some flavor for a short period once the plant flowers. The time of day you choose for harvesting also matters in terms of flavor. Generally, it is recommended to collect stems or leaves early in the morning. So here I am outside relatively early in the morning to get my oregano at some of its best flavor. Some sources say to avoid taking more than 1/3 of the oregano plant at one time. Others say you can cut the whole plant down as close to a few inches from the ground. Either way, like I said, oregano is very resilient and it's hard to go wrong when harvesting. The plant will more than likely grow back very quickly unless it was already dying in the first place. In order to harvest oregano, choose your stem that is at least 6 inches tall. The top 2 or 3 inches of each stem offer the best flavor for fresh use, if you want to keep that in mind. But if you plan on collecting a lot of the herbs for drying, you can use pruning shears or regular scissors to cut back just a few inches above the ground, right above the leaf node. And you basically do this for as much oregano as you want. I'm harvesting all of my small oregano plant and about half of my large oregano plant. I'll probably let the rest go to flower because that's a lot of oregano. To get the most intense flavor when you make your food later, do not use heat to dry your oregano. Hang drying is best to keep the best flavor. You will know your dried oregano is ready once the leaves start crumbling at the touch. And that's about it. It's really easy to harvest oregano, and it's really easy to get an abundant harvest from just one oregano plant.